This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, March 9th. Starting out with the stock index futures, we were under some pressure in the overnight trade. This linked to weaker commodity prices, but for some reason we are now back up to higher on the day. This is characteristic of a bull market where futures can advance on no particular news. So the outlook remains the same for stock index futures. We continue to look for further gains, but not until after the Fed meeting is out of the way. Of course, we have the FOMC meeting next Wednesday. It is extremely likely that the Fed will raise rates probably by 25 basis points at that meeting. So once that short-term negative influence is out of the way, I think we can see the bull market resume for the indices, including some new historical highs in all of the major stock index futures. In the currencies, we are seeing the dollar index under a little pressure, and it does look like a rate increase from the Fed, I think, is fully factored into current pricing. Some gains in the euro currency after the European Central Bank having their meeting today with Mario Draghi, president of the ECB, having some rather hawkish comments. Longer term, though, we feel that the dollar index is probably topping in here as interest rate differentials starting to turn a bit more neutral for all of the currencies. Better opportunities, though, in the bonds. I think we can see a move down to below the lows that were made in December in the 30-year Treasury bonds within the next month or so. So the outlook is still very bearish on the bond market. And in the precious metals, once the Fed meeting is out of the way, I think we'll see new speculative buying coming back in. And I would also anticipate a move to new highs for the move in both gold and silver. So I think the best buying opportunity should be early next week, just in advance of the Fed meeting. Nothing has changed. Inflation is going to be a very long-term bullish factor for the precious metals. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.